All right, thank you so much. It's indeed a very big celebration for kids out there, all over Nigeria, and of course for independent radio and television. Talking about today, the Children's National Day, May 27th of every year. Well, I've got two students here. They are from Igbenedi Education Center, Samantha Ezomo, and of course Joshua Ade-Ige from Igbenedi Education Center. You're welcome to this program. Now, we're just going to have a free chat. You tell me how you feel about the day, and of course, you tell us, problem that you think, needs urgent attention by the government as it relates to the Nigerian child. So I'll start with Samantha. How do you feel about today?
Good morning, everyone, and happy Children's Day. How do I feel about Children's Day? Children's Day is a day which is set aside to celebrate children all over the world. And most times I actually feel that children have bright ideas which, based on their age or based on the mentality that the governments have, light is not thrown towards these ideas.
All right, so light is not thrown towards you people. How exactly do you mean?
For example, in a gathering, in a particular gathering, there is a child who wants to say something, and let's say relating to sports or something, and this child knows a lot or knows quite much concerning this subject. But if you really notice, the child is not giving much attention based on the child feels, or people treat the child like a small child.
So in other words, most times children somehow are not allowed to express themselves.
Yes.
Okay. Now, Joshua, now how do you feel about today? And what do you think is the most aspects in your life as a child, and perhaps to other Nigerian children out there, that government really needs to attend to?
Okay. I feel happy about today, but I feel bullying mainly in school. That's a very, very major problem worldwide.
Who bully you?
No, they don't bully me. But I feel bullying is a very major aspect that government teachers.
Are you talking from experience when you say you
No, I have friends which have been bullied. So
okay, you have friends that are victims of bullying in
yes,
school.
Yes.
Okay.
And they feel so depressed, and that could lead to other things because we don't know what the kids like us. There are a lot of things we think about. So bullying can really bring us down, and a lot of things like that.
Okay. All right. Just speak on, I'm listening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take for example, I'm in school, then a senior can just come and meet me and be like, bring your money fast. That's bullying. That child feels so depressed, like they put him in a place that is like under you, that I'm above you,
All right, so you are probably using this opportunity to call to schools out there, management of schools, to ensure that students or children are not bullied in school. Okay, but let's look at what is going on now with the COVID-19. Coronavirus, it's very, very new.
Yes.
And of course, you may also have to count yourself lucky to have experienced, the period. Now, how do you think this whole pandemic thing is impacting on children, positively or negatively? I think I'll throw that to you.
It depends on the child. It depends on the child, because for some people, they are happy, no school. Most people are happy, but there are other children out there who actually want to go back to school. But for children like me, who are happy without school, so it depends on the child.
You're happy because there's no
yes,
school?
I'm very happy.
But don't you think you are losing, you're not learning?
No.
I won't say not really, because the pressure on school, I think at least once in a while we deserve a break.
But no, you would have had your break, your normal term break, not this kind of break. So.
But sometimes our normal term break isn't enough.
Okay.
Isn't enough.
So you like it that you've been staying at home, but don't you think it's been too long?
Yes.
A little.
But like me, I have a lesson teacher, so he comes, he teaches me.
Yeah.
So my dad makes sure that I don't miss my books and reading and stuff like that. So.
All right, now let's look at policies. You think ways government can come in this kind of situation, in this pandemic situation, things you think that government is not doing properly, that they ought to have done, that somehow can help for that to prevent the children from contacting the COVID-19?
I feel free face masks should be given to every child.
Okay.
And hand gloves.
Okay.
Every child at home.
Yeah,
And
provision of
provisions
sanitizers
should be distributed. They say they are distributing provisions, but we don't really know if it's true.
You mean stimulus package
Yes.
and you know, food items
Yes.
and all
Yeah.
that? Okay.
They show it on TV.
It doesn't get to the children.
Yeah, you
Okay.
don't really know.
Yeah.
But we're still watching, and the
Okay.
government.
Okay.
Check the best.
Okay. What about parents? How do you think? What do you think parents can do? I mean, to help the children as they are growing up, you know, growing up into whatever they become in life. How do you think the parents can come in? I'll come
I
to you.
actually think that most parents should give listening ears to their children.
Okay.
Because at this stage of our lives, we have so many things we would like to tell our parents, but based on the fear, oh, how is my mom going to react if I tell her this, or how is my dad going to react, we just like keep it to ourselves, and that is where the secrecy and then this barrier comes in between us and our parents,
And that
and
can
we
lead the child
drift
to do
away.
things that are not good.
Okay.
I remember a few weeks ago, there was something that came up with me. There was an issue I was having in school. So I didn't know who to call, and I was just crying and crying. And then my sister came to the room and she was like, why don't you meet my mom? Why don't you meet mom? And I was like, do I really want to go there? She was like, just talk to her.
All right, so in other words, parents should be close to their
Yes.
children so that children can
I
tell
can,
them
talk to, I
things.
can talk to my father anytime, but you know, I'm not really 60. But I think parents of nowadays, they don't give their children, they put fear in that child.
Yes.
Yes, there should be fear that that's your parent, but it should not be so
There should be
scared.
respect,
Yeah,
not
there should be
fear.
respect, not
Yeah.
fear. Like, if child, I went to one of my friend's house, and I was like, okay, go and ask your mom for something. I forgot it. He was like, no, that if my mom just hears, she'll just.
All right,
start
so what you're saying is that parents should ensure that they are
Yes.
close to their children.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so a very big thank you. We'll celebrate you. We'll say congratulations to you as we celebrate the children out there, and most especially the Nigerian child. It's going to be a very huge celebration here at 10 o'clock in our studios here. If only you can see, there are mighty big speakers around here, big party, and you know what to do as a parent out there. You've been told that you should take a snapshot of your child dancing at home, and we're going to let you see the WhatsApp number as we go on this program so that you can send that those beautiful dance steps to the number, and it's going to be shown on our screen as we get along. So a very big congratulations and big celebrations to you one more time.
Thank you.
Well, we'll take a short pause now so that we'll do other segments on this program. Please stay tuned.
Happy children.
Is a global village.
And that's because information travels beyond boundaries.
And on this morning on ITV,
We guarantee unbiased analysis on topical issues
that will educate you,
entertain you.
So join us.
Join us.
Join us.
Join us.
join us.
Join us.
Every Sunday to Thursday, 7 a.m.